Okay, so if we just click back home, it'll actually just take us back to the home screen, which is the timeline. Now up the top left-hand corner, this is probably the most important area for you as a parent. If I click on that little hamburger icon, I can actually see my child, and if there were multiple, they would appear here, one under the other. I can see any excursions, which I can click through on and actually read through the excursion. And I can actually go through to the bottom and actually enter in the information, sign for the excursion, and then submit my acceptance of this excursion, so my permission. Also under this hamburger icon on the left hand side, I can see newsletters that have been put up by the centre, so it's dependent on what the centre actually puts up here. I can see any re-enrolment information that needs to be filled in for next year, documents and policies, helpful websites, the QIP, so the Quality Improvement Plan for your centre, and the roster if it's available for you to see also. So when I click on my child, here I can actually see all of the information about my child. So I can see their date of birth up here. I can see any allergy, dietary and other information. So if any information is not correct here, you need to let your centre know straight away so that they can have that filled in. I can see here that my child was dropped off by Francesco at 10:55 AM, hasn't been picked up yet. I can see the comments on handover with the estimated pickup time. And I can also see here the daily information that's happened for my child. So far, breakfast is 1 portion, morning tea, and so forth. I can also see water consumed, the sleep breaths, so right now they appear to be still sleeping. And I can also see the menu for today. I can see a nappy change and a sunscreen application as well. So I can go back to yesterday's date, and here I can actually see all of the same information for yesterday that was filled in. And I can actually go back 21 days here. On the parent portal, you're actually able to go back as far as you need. Okay, so if I just click on at the top, I can see the 3 little dot ellipses. If I click on that, I can actually click through and see all the posts that have occurred for my child or my child was tagged in. I can view any incident reports. So when I click on view incident reports, I can see any incident reports that have happened for this particular child. I can see who signed and who witnessed. I can also see my own comments or the parents' comments and a parent acknowledgement. Now because I see 2 little dots down here, I can actually slide across because I know that there's actually another one and I can see a different date here. If you need to sign for any, you would be doing that in the lower portion of the screen and arrowing through. Also, if I click on that 3 little ellipses dot, I can see my child's goals. So child's goals are generally filled in by the educators. They can be something that you maybe verbally communicated with them. I can view any documents that are associated with my child. So here I can see all of the vaccination records that maybe I've submitted. And you are able to submit your vaccination records via the app. I can see the eczema plan and a history statement as well. I'll just click through on one of those. And there I can actually just see that information. Also with the 3 little dots, I can create a medication record. So this is quite important if you send your child to school or to daycare and they need some sort of medication. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, clicking on that incorrectly. So just create medication record. So I can actually enter in all of the medication, the expiry date, the last administered time. If it is a recurring medication, so say if they need antibiotics for the next week, then I would fill in all of this information, sign it, attach a picture of the bottle, and then arrow through. And that'll go directly to the centre, both to the centre's email and also as an alert to the centre. Also, when I click on that 3 little ellipses that I've already just done, you can view the medication records that you've filled in. I can also see the attendance history of my child. So if I click through, I can actually see all the days that my child has attended in green, and on the left hand side you'll see red for any days that my child maybe was marked as not attending. I can also upload those immunization records just here as well. So I would just click on the next one that's happening, take a photo and upload that.